Welcome back. In today's episode, we're exploring the origin of werewolves, legendary shapeshifters that have prowled human imagination for centuries. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the idea of the werewolf began, evolved across cultures, and became the enduring monster we recognize today. Our journey begins in ancient Greece. Around the 5th century BCE, the historian Herodotus recorded a tribe called the Nuri, said to transform into wolves once a year. This early notion of human-to-wolf metamorphosis laid the groundwork for later legends. Even earlier, Greek mythology featured King Lycaon, who, according to Ovids, was punished by Zeus for serving human flesh to the gods. Zeus turned Lycaon into a wolf, inventing the term lycanthropy, from the Greek, wolf and man. Meanwhile, in Germanic and Norse traditions, shape-changing was embedded in pagan belief systems. Skaldic poems mention warriors endowed with wolf pelts, who fought with supernatural ferocity. These wolf coats signified a mystical bond between human and beast long before the Dark Ages. As we move into medieval Europe, fear of the werewolf ramped up. In rural communities, unexplained livestock killings or missing villagers were sometimes blamed on wolves. Or worse, humans who could become wolves. The church framed these stories as evidence of demonic influence. By the 12th century, ecclesiastical writings warned that Satan might grant a man the power to assume a wolf's form, fully implicating werewolves in the broader battle between good and evil. Legal records also attest to early werewolf trials. In 1020 CE, King Canut's laws in Denmark and England prescribed severe punishments for lycanthropy, equating it with murder or heresy. Similarly, in France, documents from the 14th century describe peasants confessing to nocturnal transformations, often under torture. They believed they had eaten special ointments or carried wolf pelts to trigger the change. These confessions reinforce societal anxieties about hidden evil within ordinary people. Werewolf legends weren't confined to Western Europe. In Slavic regions, the term vlkodlak describes someone cursed to become a wolf, often tied to family curses or misdeeds. In Scandinavia, the shape-strong were figures capable of shifting into wolves or bears via enchanted garments. In Central Africa, certain communities believed that sorcerers, known as in Congo and among the Fang, could become leopards or lions, a parallel idea of human-beast transformation rooted in spiritual practice rather than simple superstition. In Native American lore, too, the concept of shape-shifting emerges. Algonquin tribes reference a cannibalistic spirit sometimes linked to wolfish traits. Though not a traditional werewolf, such tales reflect a shared global fascination with humans crossing the boundary into animal form. Between the 16th and 18th centuries, Europe experienced a surge in werewolf trials, second only to witch trials. In 1591, a well-documented case in Navarre, Spain, saw Pierre Burgot confess to transforming into a wolf to attack villagers. His trial transcript reveals how confessions were driven by a mix of fear, coercion, and genuine belief in lycanthropy. By the 19th century, the werewolf migrated from oral tradition to Gothic literature. In 1819, German author Ludwig Tieck published Der Werwolf, romanticizing the werewolf as a tragic, misunderstood figure. Then came Prosper Mérimy's story, La Venus-Daille, in 1837, featuring a cursed statue with lycanthropic overtones. So why do werewolves persist? At their core, werewolf myths address human fears of losing control, whether to primal instincts, mental illness, or dark impulses. They mirror societal anxieties about hidden violence lurking beneath a civilized veneer. Even as science explains more about psychology and pathology, the werewolf remains a potent metaphor, a reminder that lurking beneath every human facade is an animal self waiting to break free. From ancient Greek legends of Lycaon to modern silver screen transformations, the werewolf has evolved across time and culture. Through folkloric variations, medieval trials, and cinematic reinventions, this shapeshifter remains a powerful symbol of fear, fascination, and the blurred line between human and beast. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the origin of werewolves. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more mythological mysteries. Until next time, beware of the full moon.